JapanesePod101 です。
おはよう東京。こんばんはニューヨーク。こんにちはロンドン。
Lower Beginner, Lesson 12. What day of the week is it in Japanese? Hi everyone, Arisha です。Alicia here.
こんにちは、夏子です。Hi everyone, I'm Natsuko.
Welcome to Lower Beginner, Season 1, Lesson 12. What day of the week is it in Japanese?
So, Alicia, what are we going to learn in this lesson?
In this lesson, we're going to learn how to learn the days of the week in Japanese and say and ask what day it is or what happens on a certain day.
And where does this lesson's dialogue take place?
Emily is throwing out her garbage and meets her neighbor, Mr. Hayashi.
では、聞きましょう。
Let's listen to the conversation.
おはようございます。
おはようございます。それは燃えるゴミですか？
いいえ、缶と瓶です。
ああ、それは木曜日ですよ。
はい、何曜日ですか？
木曜日。
月、火、水、木。
Let's hear the conversation one time slowly.
おはようございます。
おはようございます。それは燃えるゴミですか？
いいえ、缶と瓶です。
あ、それは木曜日ですよ。
はい、何曜日ですか？
木曜日。
月、火、水、木。
Now let's hear it with the English translation.
おはようございます。
Good morning.
おはようございます。
Good morning.
それは燃えるゴミですか？
Is that burnable trash?
いいえ、缶と瓶です。
No, it's cans and bottles.
ああ、それは木曜日ですよ。
Oh, that's Thursdays.
はい、何曜日ですか？
Sorry, what day?
木曜日。
Thursday.
月、火、水、木。
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I think for many newcomers to Japan, garbage collection in Japan is a complex and somewhat terrifying process.
そうなんですか? Really?
Well, as we heard in the dialogue, Emily got in a little trouble with Mr. Hayashi for throwing out the wrong type of garbage on a certain day, so you have to be careful that you don't mistake the day, or you'll often get a sharply worded note stuck to your garbage, or a visit from an annoyed neighbor telling you off. In Tokyo, for example, each ku, and even the smaller areas within the same ku, have different set days for different types of garbage.
Have you ever got in trouble for something like that?
Well, I did accidentally put out some cardboard boxes on the wrong day. I didn't realize that they still had my address on them, so the next day they were returned to my doorstep.
Wow, they won't let you get away with it.
They really won't. Now, most apartment buildings have a set area for garbage. Sometimes in the bigger complexes, it's a place with a roof and a locking door like a garage. And in others, it's just a place on the street with a heavyweight net over it to protect the garbage from crows.
The garbage is collected by a 清掃車, literally cleaning vehicle, or ゴミ収集車, literally garbage collection vehicle.
These trucks have a crusher in the back, which means they can hold up to 1.5 tons of garbage, which makes it really efficient. Okay, now let's move on to the vocabulary for this lesson. Let's take a look at the vocabulary for this lesson. The first word we shall see is
缶、
can, tin.
か、缶、
The next word is
瓶、
bottle.
瓶、瓶、
Next is
木曜日、
Thursday.
木曜日、木曜日、
The next word is
何曜日、
what day?
何曜日、何曜日、
Next is
月曜日、
Monday.
月曜日、月曜日、
The next word is
火曜日、
Tuesday.
火曜日、火曜日、
Next is
水曜日、
Wednesday.
水曜日、水曜日、
The next word is
金曜日、
Friday.
金曜日、金曜日、
Next is
土曜日、
Saturday.
土曜日、土曜日、
And last
日曜日、
Sunday.
日曜日、日曜日。
Let's have a closer look at the usage for some of the words and phrases from this lesson. What's the first word we're looking at?
The word 燃えるゴミ、
Burnable garbage. It's made up of the verb moeru, to burn, and gomi, trash or garbage. This includes things like kitchen waste, non-recyclable paper, and packaging. Let's hear the other categories of garbage we have in Japan.
燃えないゴミ、
Non-burnable garbage. This is the negative form of moeru, to burn, moenai, to not burn, plus gomi, again for garbage. It covers things like metal items. Now, what's the next word?
リサイクルゴミ、
As you can probably guess, this means recyclable garbage. It includes things like paper, newspapers, and magazines, as well as glass bottles, cans, and plastic bottles, which are called pettobotoru in Japan. And finally, we have
粗大ゴミ、
oversized garbage. This refers to things like old furniture and unwanted home appliances, such as refrigerators and TVs. In Japan, it actually costs money to throw out sodai gomi. You have to go and buy special stickers from a convenience store in your area, then make an appointment with the ward for a special truck to come and collect your oversized garbage.
Yes, it's a pretty inconvenient process, not to mention that it can be expensive. But I guess it reduces waste. It does cause some people to illegally dump their oversized garbage though.
Now let's move on to the grammar. The focus of this lesson is the days of the week in Japanese, how to say what day something is, as well as to ask what day something is. Okay, Natsuko. So, in English, the days of the week are based on old Anglo-Saxon words. But what about in Japanese?
It's really easy. First of all, each day ends with the word 曜日, which means day of the week.
Listen and repeat, everyone. Make sure to stretch out the O sound.
曜日,
And what about the prefix of each day of the week?
Well, the days of the week in Japanese are called after elements of nature. So Monday is moon day, Tuesday is fire day, Wednesday is water day, Thursday is wood day, Friday is gold day, Saturday is earth day, and Sunday is literally sun day, just as in English.
They sound so poetic translated literally into English. Okay, so let's go through these one at a time in Japanese. First, Monday or moon day.
月 is the Chinese reading of the character for moon. Then we add day of the week, or 曜日. So altogether, it's 月曜日.
Listeners, listen and repeat. Monday,
月曜日.
Listeners, say Monday in Japanese.
月曜日.
How about Tuesday or Fire Day?
か is Chinese reading of the kanji for fire. So fire is read ka. So it's 火曜日、
Listeners, listen and repeat. Tuesday.
火曜日、
Listeners, say Tuesday in Japanese.
火曜日。
Wednesday or water day?
水 is the Chinese reading of the kanji for water. So, 水曜日、
Listeners, listen and repeat. Wednesday.
水曜日、
Listeners, say Wednesday in Japanese.
水曜日、
Now we have Thursday or wood day.
木 is the Chinese reading of the kanji for wood. So, 木曜日、
Listeners, listen and repeat. Thursday.
木曜日、
Listeners, say Thursday in Japanese.
木曜日、
Now everyone's favorite, Friday. Gold day, which I feel is appropriate.
金 is the Chinese reading of the kanji for gold. So, it's 金曜日、
Listeners, listen and repeat. Friday.
金曜日、
Listeners, say Friday in Japanese.
金曜日、
Now we have the weekend. Saturday or Earth Day and Sunday or Sunday, which should be easy to remember.
First, the Chinese reading of earth is 土. So, Saturday is 土曜日、
Listeners, listen and repeat. Saturday.
土曜日、
Listeners, say Saturday in Japanese.
土曜日。 As for Sunday, sun is read 日. It's the same character as in the word 日本, Japan. So Sunday is 日曜日、
Listeners, listen and repeat. Sunday.
日曜日、
Listeners, say Sunday in Japanese. And Natsuko, there's actually a kind of slang term for Saturday and Sunday in Japanese, isn't there?
Yes, it's 土日, which just takes the prefix of the two words 土曜日 and 日曜日. So you're literally saying sat sun, 土日.
Now let's look at how to say something is on a certain day. We'll be using the pattern you learned previously. A wa B des. A is the event you're talking about, and B is the day of the week that event is on. So let's start with something simple. How would we say, today is Monday?
Today is 今日. Monday is 月曜日. So the sentence would be 今日は月曜日です.
Listeners, listen and repeat. Today is Monday.
今日は月曜日です.
Now, listeners, you try replacing Monday with the day of the week it is where you are.
Did you manage it?
In the dialogue, we heard Emily trying to throw out cans and bottles on the wrong garbage day. Cans and bottles are classed as recycled gomi. So to say recyclable garbage is Thursday, how would we go about that?
リサイクルゴミは木曜日です.
Listeners, you try replacing Thursday with a different day and recyclable garbage with a different category. Do you remember them? Give it a try. How did you get on? Now, we just have a couple more points to cover. One is asking if something is on a certain day. This is so easy. Just add the question marker, ka, onto your statement. So to turn the recyclable garbage is Friday into is recyclable garbage on Friday? We would just say,
リサイクルゴミは金曜日ですか?
Listeners, listen and repeat. Is recyclable garbage on Friday?
リサイクルゴミは金曜日ですか？
Now, listeners, you try asking a question using this pattern, but a different day of the week, and the word pikuniku to ask, is the picnic on X day?
For example, ピクニックは水曜日ですか？
And finally, to ask, what day is something? You just replace the name of the day of the week with the word
何曜日
what day of the week. So to ask, what day of the week is non-burnable trash? You would say,
燃えないゴミは何曜日ですか？
listeners, listen and repeat. What day of the week is non-burnable trash?
燃えないゴミは何曜日ですか？
Did you get it? Great! Please check out the lesson notes for more examples and detailed explanations of what we've covered in this lesson.
Like our podcasts?
Then like our Facebook page too.
Get lesson updates, our Japanese word of the day, and news on Facebook.
Just search for JapanesePod101.com and like our fan page.
And if you like a lesson or series on JapanesePod101.com,
Let us know.
by clicking the like button next to the lesson or series. See you next time. さようなら。
じゃあまた。
おはようございます。
おはようございます。それは燃えるゴミですか？
いいえ、缶と瓶です。
ああ、それは木曜日ですよ。
はい。何曜日ですか？
木曜日。
月、火、水、木。